Hello everyone, welcome to Pratibha Tech. In this video, we will solve the problem of the day question on Geeks for Geeks for 13th February 2023. The problem statement for today is arithmetic number. This problem is based on mathematical operations and this question has been asked in FactSet. So let's now open the problem. First we will go through the problem statement. Here it is said, given three integers a denoting the first term of an arithmetic sequence, c denoting the common difference of an arithmetic sequence, and integer b. You need to tell whether b exists in the arithmetic sequence or not. Return 1 if b is present in the sequence, else return 0. Okay, so this problem is simply a problem based on arithmetic operation or an AP, what we call in maths, that is AP question. So let's go ahead and first understand how this works. So suppose if we have a number, we can say as 4, and if we can say the common difference is 5. So common difference is 5 is how it will be. So the next number will be 9. So again, if we add 5 to this, the next number will be 14. Then again it will be 19. So here we can see, if you see the difference between all these numbers, so it will be 5 only. The difference here is 5. So here also the difference is 5. So here also the difference is 5. And this sequence will go on. After that it will be 24, then 29. So the common difference, whatever is there, that will be maintained. So, and if you can see in this expression wise, then what we can write here, if suppose this is a, this the first number is a, then it is like a plus 0 d, where d is the common difference. For the next number it will be a plus d. Next number it will be a plus 2d, and so on. So here again, if we subtract any number, either we subtract this number, this particular number from the next number, or we can subtract any expression with the from the next expression, then we will get the difference as d. So our problem statement is based on this only. So now let's see the example what is given in the here. Here it says that input is 1, that means that a is 1. So here a is 1, common difference it is said it is 2. So our series will be 1, common difference is 2. So we will add 1 plus 2 is 3. Next number will be 3 plus 2, again it is 5. Next number it will be 7, 9, 11, 13, and so on. So now we have to find whether b is a part of this sequence or not. So whether b is a part of sequence or not. So this we have to find. So what we will do, so here we will just subtract whatever b is given there. Whatever b is given there, we will subtract a from that, and we will just find whether that is divisible by c or not. So suppose here in this sequence, if we subtract 3 minus 1, so 3 minus 1, here it will be 2. If we just see if it is divisible by c, that means 2. So yes, it is divisible, so the remainder will be 0. So yes, so it is divisible by 2. So that's why the explanation here is given as 3 is the second term of the sequence starting with 1, having a common difference 2. So we will use this similar approach, the same approach, while solving the problem. So now let's start solving this. But before that, we need to consider few special scenarios. Suppose we have some input like a is 15, b is 15, but c is 0. So here we can see the common difference is 0. So each number of the series will be 15 only. So in this case where they see it is 0, then we will just check if both are equal, then we will just simply return true. Yes, the 15 is a part of this series only. Another scenario. Another scenario here it is 4. Suppose b is minus 12. B is minus 12 and the common difference is 4. So here we can see this one. If you do b minus a, then it is minus 8. Is it divisible by 4? Yes, it is divisible by 4, but it is in negative. If this is the scenario, then we will simply return 0, that this is not possible, because here starting point is positive and the common difference is positive, so we cannot reach this b there. B cannot be the part of that series. Another scenario, if you have 10 and 42. So A is 10, B is 10 and C is 42. See, in this case, if we have two numbers, that means A and B same, then we will not look at this point, this one, because B is the starting point of the series, because we are starting with the series A and B is that number only. So if this is the case, yes, then B is already a part of series that is starting with A only, that is number 10. So in this case also we will return true. So keeping these three special case in mind, let's try solving this problem. Let's try start coding for this. Okay, so here we will go. So here we will do if sorry guys, yeah, so here we will check that first scenario. If C is equal to 0, that we are first writing the special cases. So if C is directly equal to 0, then we can check if A is equal to B or not. If A is equal to B, then return 1, else return 0. So we have covered this first scenario. Now next one, if you can directly check if A is equal to B directly. If A is equal to B, then at that moment we do not have to worry about what is C, because B is already that starting point of the sequence, that is A itself. So if that is the case, then here also we can directly return 1. Now when these two scenarios have been taken care, so now let's go ahead and write the all the general cases now. So what we can do here, we can write if B minus A, just give it a bracket here, if B minus A modulus C is equal to 0. That means we are subtracting A from B and we are checking whether that number is divisible by C or not. If this is divisible, that means we are following that common pattern, that B is a part of that common pattern, because after appending C to each instances of A, we will reach to B. That's why this expression will be valid there, that B minus A, if you divide it by C, then we will get some number. That means some divisor will be there and that number will be divisible by C. In that case we will get the remainder as 0. So this scenario is written there. But here we need to check another thing. If again B minus A just give another bracket here, divisor by C is greater than 0. See, this condition is required here for the another scenario which I have discussed in this scenario, that here b minus a is minus 8 by c. If this is the case, then see, so here if you divide this one, then it will become minus. That means minus 8 by 4, it will be minus 2. So here we don't have to take that scenario. We have to check if after dividing that number b minus a by c, it has to be greater than 0, not less than 0. In this case, it is less than 0. If you divide b minus a and if you divide the resultant of b minus a by c. So here we have to check if it is 0, greater than 0, then we will return 1, else return 0, I hope I am clear with this point, with this expression, that if we divide this, if we subtract b minus a here, then it will be here we will get some number. Actually b minus a, it will be minus 16 here, and if we divide it by 4, then here it will be the number whatever we will get, that will be in negative. So here we have to check if the scenario, if we are getting number positive, then only this is the part of that arithmetic series, else we have to return 0. And if this is also not the case, then here if this is also, if this itself is it is not divisible by c, then here we can directly return else return 0. Okay, so here I think we have covered all the cases here. So now let's try compiling this code. It is saying semicolon expected. Okay, sorry, here the semicolon was expected because it is a statement that has to end with a semicolon. So see, here we have got our output. Now let's try submitting the solution. So here we can see we have got all our test cases covered. Yeah, so we have solved this problem successfully. Only thing we need to take care that here, that minus this b minus 8 will be minus 16. By mistake I said it was minus 8, so it was minus 16. If it, but the scenario was still correct, that whatever is the negative number, if we divide it by c, we will get something in negative. But we have to check if that number is giving something greater than 0, then only we will return 1, else we will return 0. So here we can see we have solved this problem completely. Yeah, so that's all in this video. Please like, comment and share the video, and please subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.